Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Wednesday, the 9th of October. The official cash rate is on its way down. The Reserve Bank has cut the OCR by 50 basis points from 5.25 to 4.75%. It says inflation's within its 1 to 3% target range, and this cut will help maintain that while avoiding unnecessary instability in parts of the economy. Herald Business Editor-at-Large Liam Dan says it's the second drop in a row after a 25-point cut in August.
At the very least, we're coming out of this awful, long, grinding economic cycle, through COVID and the inflation.
Banks are responding, cutting their home loan and lending rates. The Auditor-General has called the government's process for giving Gumboot Friday $24 million unusual and inconsistent. Mike King's I Am Hope Foundation is contracted to provide free counselling for young people for 4 years. Auditor-General John Ryan has found the selection of the supplier and amount of money was decided without an open and transparent process. Political reporter Demelza Jackson has more.
In a letter to the Health Ministry, Ryan says there has been no competitive process to ensure Gumboot Friday is the best provider to deliver services. He says the limited analysis on whether it is appropriate to directly contract Gumboot Friday only happened after a decision had already been made.
The sinking of the Manawanui is a big bump on the road for the government's plans to improve the Defence Force. The $100 million naval vessel hit a reef off Samoa's coast before catching fire and going under on Sunday. It's holding around 950 tonnes of diesel. Samoan officials have declared the site a prohibited area. Finance Minister Nicola Willis says there's already significant investment needed in improving the Defence Force's capability.
We've been working on a defence capability plan. Now we have another capability that we need to include in that plan.
US officials are pleading with people in the pathway of Hurricane Milton to evacuate. It's expected to make landfall off Florida's Gulf Coast later tomorrow, our time. Governor Ron DeSantis says a lot of people have left, but they have search and rescue teams ready to begin immediate operations when the storm passes.
Aerial, water, and ground National Guard search and rescue teams. This is probably the largest National Guard mobilization in advance of a storm in Florida history.
The Australian government has waived the diplomatic immunity of a man following a fight in Wellington last month. A man was taken into custody after an altercation between 3 people, the man claiming he had diplomatic immunity. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade has confirmed it's been waived and says the matter is now with the New Zealand Police. And in sport, Hurricanes first 5 Brett Cameron has been ruled out of next year's entire Super Rugby season due to a serious knee injury. Cameron's undergone surgery after damaging his ACL and is expected to be sidelined for 9 months. Supercar drivers will vie for the championship title in an elimination final series next year. The calendar will be expanded to 34 races across 13 rounds. And the government's instructed Sport New Zealand to update their guidelines around transgender participation in community sport. I'm Raylene Ramsey. That is your latest news fix, and we'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.